All right. Woohoo. So, hello everybody. Sorry, I have Twitch open here and it's causing me to have feedback. So I got rid of that. Let's get to it. So we're going to do the run to end Alzheimer's today. Wearing my walk to end Alzheimer's shirt. Nope, the feedback is not going away. That's so weird. Hold on. That's so bizarre. This didn't do this last time. That will drive me crazy. I mean, insane. And I know somebody's probably trying to help me, but um, it's a good delay too. Oh, there we go. Let me just close that window. Did that do it? I mean, I feel like I'm on the radio in the 15-second delay. It's bad news. Bad news bears. Things are going wrong at the very beginning. You know, the last time I did this, I didn't have Twitch on my desktop. So there we go. I think we got rid of it. Okay. So, Walk to End Alzheimer's. It's happening this Saturday here in Boise, Idaho. You can go to alzheimers.org anywhere to find a walk near you. Some of them have happened already, and some of them are still coming up. And I wanted to do this today because my mom had Alzheimer's. She just passed away in April. We've been doing and supporting the Walk to End Alzheimer's for a few years now. And it's a great organization, and we're going to talk about some of the facts here about Alzheimer's while we're doing this run, and just in general, some of the difficulties. Kind of cathartic for me because of that loss happening so soon. But figured we'd mix it in with the fun of American Truck Simulator here. So I have a pretty sweet truck. If you want to take a look here. Purpled out. Purple is the color for Alzheimer's. Every disease has one. It's kind of weird. But it also happened to be my mom's favorite color. So that's something that's pretty interesting. And yeah, that did fix the echo, by the way, in case anybody's interested. So let's take a look here at the old truck. And now with the new update for American Truck Simulator 1.32, you have additional trailer ownage. So I've got it all decked out, and here's it's an Outlaw Pete 389, and it is looking sweet. Probably get those lights running here in a little bit when it gets a little darker. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a load from Phoenix, Arizona to San Diego. It's a load from Walmart, as we can see here, and it is toys. Woohoo, toys. So basically what I'm going to do is I've already parked the trailer. You don't want to see that. It's going to be a disaster later. It'll be fun, though. So I've already got it backed in and everything. Let's just go ahead and... They're loading it. They're taking their time, too. I mean, it doesn't take that long to load a truck. Cargo's been loaded. Okay. Alright, let's start this bad boy up. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. 7.1 on the Richter scale. Put her in gear. I don't have a wheel yet. One day, soon. Gonna have a wheel and pedals and a shifter. How are we gonna do? We gonna hit it? Oh, we hit it. Oh no. I'm terrible at this game. I'm terrible at most games, but I love them. Doesn't mean you can't love them, right? So, Alzheimer's is a hell of a disease, and I run into something. Oh no. Uh oh. Can we just stop the stream? God, traffic. Phoenix, Arizona, really? No, Alzheimer's is rough. There's currently about close to 6 million people in just America that are living with Alzheimer's, and as you can imagine, that's a pretty rough thing. The problem is the disease keeps moving and increasing, and the population number is going to get pretty high in about 10 years, and the cost of it is in the trillions. Healthcare is already difficult when it comes to cost. But yeah, my mom, I don't know when she was exactly diagnosed with Alzheimer's, but she's had dementia. She had dementia for quite some time. And it was one of those things where it happened to her really young, which is a shame. It comes in different forms. It hits some people later, some people early. And as I'm going and talking about this, we're driving here to San Diego. I'm not sure how long the trip's going to take, but that's weird. There we go. I must have accidentally hit it. And I crashed. Thanks. Thanks, Adam, for telling me that. Oh, God. What a waste. What a waste of all my voice. I don't know where I was. There we go. Oh, no, that's embarrassing. Okay. So, in this game, when you do have an accident, they'll do damage to your vehicle. See, I did 1% damage, but it doesn't do any outside damage, which is a real shame for me, because I'd have one beat up truck. I'm not sure how long that was on. Has it been on the whole time? Well, you live and learn here. You live and learn. But I was talking about Alzheimer's and my sisters who had the vision to see that it would be a good idea to get long term care for my mom a long time ago. And a kind of an insurance policy that doesn't even exist anymore because no premium. I mean, you couldn't afford the premium that would be this kind of long term insurance. And it was a really good thing that they did that because we ended up needing it through the whole thing. But that, like I said, alls.org has some amazing information for people who are especially just finding out that maybe they've been affected one way, parent, friend, or even maybe you're not sure about some of the signs yourself. There's a lot of great information there. And when, if you decide that you want to go to a walk somewhere, they always have tons of information and, lots of people with experience that are going through what you might be going through. And it's a great resource. Don't text and drive, kids. Even on simulators. There's a couple hardcore simulator guys that play this game that I watch that would just yell their brains out at me right now. Whoops. That was a cop. Alright, so every 65 seconds, somebody in the United States develops Alzheimer's or dementia. And, it's 100% fatal. There's no cure, there's no real treatment. The cost associated with it is going to be unbearable in about 10 or 15 years. So, really, we need to make some advancements. And, like we've seen with many forms of cancer and other diseases that were once terminal across the board, research was able to find treatments, cures, even to varying degrees. Some people who get some of the worst cancers can survive. Alzheimer's isn't at that stage yet. And there was just, I think Congress just passed a bill where they're going to be dumping some money into research, which is great, but we need to do more. That's why the Walk to End Alzheimer's is really important, to raise that awareness, but also help raise money. And I'm very excited about the team I have walking. One of my sisters, my oldest sister, can't make it. It's like I was saying about the other diseases. Oh no. Yeah, it's got a lane departure technology in this truck. All over the damn road. Oh yeah, I should slow down. I'm going 100 miles an hour. Let's back it down. Let's put on the cruise control, huh? So, and they think here in the near future, Alzheimer's is going to, have the mortality rate of a lot of the cancers combined, which is just astronomical. Yeah, dementia will cost the nation $277 billion by 2050. Could get as high as $1 trillion. Uh-oh. Better slow her down here. Let's do it the proper way. The Jake brake. Yeah, can't wait to get a wheel. We're looking forward to Extra Life coming up in November. And so I'm gonna be doing some twitching. Hopefully I'll have the wheel and pedals and shifter by then. So I was saying earlier, and I guess my mic got muted. My mom was fairly young. I mean, in her 60s. I think that was young because she was fairly healthy other than that. And the terrible part about the disease of Alzheimer's is just, it's slow. It slowly erases the memories. I think one of the hardest days was realizing that she didn't know who I was. Maybe she did, but It was difficult, really difficult. And I know my sister, my mom lived with my sister for many years for care, and it was very hard on her seeing it on a daily basis. So that's the one thing. It really tears up families via suffering, which I'm sure any terminal disease would not be easy to go through. So as we you know had her in care, and there were, I mean, I don't know, probably the last 2 years were the roughest as far as the memory part goes. So it was hard for her to have a conversation or talk in general. Those are bad times. But we were pretty lucky because she didn't have a lot of bad, angry kind of moments. She's pretty happy in general. Like to dance. It's great watching her dance. But when she was, when she was in her 40s, she worked here in Boise at a retirement home, a care facility, and took care of people with Alzheimer's. It's a very interesting dynamic. I think about that from time to time. And I was preparing to do this stream, putting together the truck yesterday, and just the whole thing. I was, kind of got sad. But not necessarily in a terrible way. I was just, had a few moments where I was, really remembering my mom. And the crazy part about Alzheimer's is that while they're still here, and the Alzheimer's has pretty much taken all the memories, and they have some things, but I don't know. It's such a weird dynamic. It's hard to explain. And so when that was happening, I really wasn't, wasn't thinking about, okay, having those memories of when she was, had normal. And, for a few years she's there, you go visit, you love them and take care of them, but after a while, you start to realize, okay, that's not the same person anymore. And it's a weird detachment. For me, it was a weird detachment. So, now that she's passed away, it's a little easier to kind of manage. It sounds terrible to say, but it's true. So it's nice to be able to have those memories and think about them, even though it makes you sad. So in the last couple years in particular, I've decided that I want to make the Walk to End Alzheimer's and the Alzheimer's Association in general my purpose when it comes to community and volunteer and fundraising, because every dollar that goes to helping to find treatment, cure, those things. I mean, if we can just get that down the bend. I mean, I'm frankly worried about the rest of my family, myself. And I don't know, it might be too late for that, to be perfectly honest with you, but the future generations, to not have that suffering all around would be a pretty damn nice thing. So tomorrow, the Oregon map downloads here for American Truck Simulator. Everybody's pretty stoked about it. I'm not going to get a chance to play it for a couple days probably, but there's only 4 states right now. California, of course, we're traveling to California, Arizona, New Mexico, and Nevada. And so part of Ontario, or Oregon, Ontario is going to be there right next to us here in Boise. So pretty stoked about that. So there's been a couple updates lately, and I had to sell all my trucks. Take a look at this bad boy. I should turn on the lights. Oh, it's Mr. State Trooper. Oh no, I lost audio. Why did that happen? So weird. I hit a wrong button. Okay. That's I'm putting on all the lights. It didn't get dark out, but I was like, I did too much work on the disco. What is it? Adam calls it the disco rave lights. Whoa. 55 miles. What's going on? Is there construction up here or what? Taking their sweet time getting down over this hill. So if you would like to, and you're in the Treasure Valley area, the walk is this Saturday, the 6th at Kleiner Park. Registration 10 o'clock. Or you can go pre-register, you join my team, the Big J Walkers. If you go to xrock.com, www.xrock.com, on the home page there is a article that you can click on that'll get you to the registration page and to join my team and to donate money. Donate your money. Give it to me. I've raised quite a bit this year. Met our team goal, which was $3,000. I got my individual goal of $3,000, so I'm a little ways away from that. So I would love for you to do that, to help me get there. That'd be fantastic. So I've been kind of worried, and at the same time hoping this would happen. You know what? Let's go. Let's go to the way station here. Make sure that I didn't run over somebody. I'm using an Xbox controller. Now it's wired, so it's plugged in the mini USB cable, and I don't have like a good old mini USB cable. My phone now is a USB-C, so I don't have a lot of other USB minis. And this wire is, okay, 74,000 pounds. You usually don't have to turn off your truck. So the cable is a little funky, and it will disconnect from whatever, and you'll have no controls. And a couple times I've just gone right into that traffic. And I'm like, man, I could just see that happening during the stream, and it would be friggin' hilarious. Kind of like when we get up here and I have to park this trailer. And I try to use just the mirrors. Hell, I've been having a hard time just, doing it the cheat way, just by looking out here. There we go. Nice and, yeah. 7.1 on the Richter scale. Headed to San Diego. They did a pretty good job with these cities. Obviously, they're much smaller in scope, but the main landmarks are there. I think Qualcomm is around there somewhere, but I've driven in San Diego plenty of times to know it's much bigger than this. Yeah, we're already here, but it's going to take me 50 minutes to park this thing. Hey, they're going to the same place we are. I think we're going to the Walmart, right? Destination 7-Eleven. What the hell? You mock me. they would have me delivered to a 7-Eleven. God, I love 7-Eleven. We don't have any here. Of course, people who have 7-Elevens don't get it. They're like, why do you care? Like, there's just something about a real Slurpee. With a cup that says Slurpee on it. You know? Yeah, is my lights obnoxious? Oh, man. And I tell you what, you got to individually put those on. It takes forever to mod up a truck and to get all of the awesome... Whoa, almost took out that cob. Different lights and things that they have. Sissel's Mega Pack. Oh, red light. Oh, well. Mod and Viper 2 is... he's got some really cool... Alright, so see, they want me to park way back there. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Oh. Delightful. I just ran into somebody in traffic. Alright, so here's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to back this bad boy up. All the way around. Here's the fun, folks, of American Truck Simulator. If I mentioned my dad was a truck driver, and he would make fun of me for playing this game, probably would. Now, some of the guys who play this game would even consider this kind of cheating, because they're hardcore, man. Or maybe this won't be so bad after all. Yeah, as I'm concentrating and talking at the same time, doing something else is very difficult. You awesome streamers out there, like Master Sergeant Porkins. Whoop, you're my heroes. Probably environmental. I can imagine. I mean, I do plenty of stuff on the regular during a radio broadcast that might distract other people, but there. Oh, green. We'll take it. We will take it. Yes. I didn't do it outside the truck like so. All right. Sweet. There we go. All right, so that's the run. I know I didn't get into too much all the stuff I really had planned on and wanted to, but yeah, walk to end Alzheimer's. Check out the Alzheimer's Association, alz.org. There's a lot of good information there, especially if you're affected or somebody you know is, and you'd like more information. It's a great resource, and you can go find a walk near you. So, if you would, please give me money. Go to xrock.com and donate. And we'll do another stream here at some point as I keep practicing and getting better at this. That's the plan anyways. So thanks for taking the time and watching. Appreciate it. Everybody have a safe and awesome rest of their week.